Hey guys, this is the video you have been waiting for. The walkthrough of the Magical Mirai 2023 exhibition. Well, in this video, I will share with you my strategy, like for example, the priority of booth you should go to, and also some like important notice or something you have to know in case you don't want to get yourself in trouble in this exhibition event. However, this video is totally subjective. Of course, you can have your own choice. For example, I want to go this booth first because I have friends there, or maybe you want to you don't want official goods first and you rather prefer to go to a boutique. Well, they are all up to your choice. However, I would assume that you have already, for example, get your air tickets, or for example, you have already booked your hotels, get all the things you need to go to the exhibition and also the concert, like the tickets or your tour plan, etc. But if you still have questions, for example, about the tickets, about the entrance or anything, you can also leave your question in the comment section and I will try my best to answer all of them. Okay, let's get started. Okay, number 1, preparation. So you know what? The average temperature in Japan is extremely high this year. And also because due to the increasing number of fans like those from Tofu, some Project Sekai, and also the significance of this year, the 16th anniversary of Hatsune Miku. So for like the exhibition event, you may have to, queue up a lineup for 3 to 4 hours before you can get to the event hall. Well, you better to wear light clothing, not this one, the black one, this black absorbs heat, right? And you also need to bring enough waters or like energy drinks or like Pocari Sweat with you to withstand, the hours waiting outside the exhibition hall without air conditioning. Also, if you have to wake up early, my advice is you should buy your drinks or even your food, your breakfast, the night before the exhibition. Now, there are several tips I want to give to you guys so that you won't cause yourself in the trouble during the lining up for the exhibition hall. And here they are. Number 1, fans. You don't have to line up early, like at the midnight 3 to 4 o'clock, in order to be the first one to get into the exhibition hall. Because you can see in the notice here, in fact, there are requirements. Like here for Osaka, what here said is, do not line up before 7 o'clock. And for Tokyo, do not line up before 6 o'clock. For example, if you really, I don't give a damn to the important notice because we are human beings, we are smart. But if you for example, line up before 7 o'clock in Osaka, in fact, there will be a staff controlling the queue. Come here to the line and tell everybody to dismiss. Well, you must obey the order because they are, like some security guard. You don't dismiss them, they will maybe more strict to you guys about the line. And also, in fact, the queuing up method of Magical Mirai is a bit strange and abnormal and very dangerous. They don't form a line orderly just in front of the door of the exhibition hall, but in a rather, strange way. And here comes to note number 2. Note number 2. Don't run. Well, as I said, the forming of the queuing line of Magical Mirai is a bit strange and abnormal. Why? Because, for example, like here, the Osaka, here said do not line up before 7 o'clock, and right after 7 o'clock, a staff will appear suddenly somewhere with the light holding a sign, the line for the exhibition. And when people saw the staff, and they will all run together to the staff in order, to get into the line. Well, my advice is don't run before the designated time. Well, there may be some hundreds or thousands of people. And when people see the staff, what they will do is they will, wow, what's there? But it's very dangerous. Because, somehow there will be some, young kids, or even there will be elderly people, or elderly fans. Well, if you run, you can foresee or you can think of the consequences. For example, injure yourself and injure other people. To be honest, I still not quite understand why they are still playing these kind of things because, even worse. One year, I remember in Osaka, there was a fake staff. Yeah, and fixed staff. And the fixed staff holding like, not really the official side, but just something, and people just rushed there. And the staff started to run too. But the staff at that moment was running at opposite direction. But fans like us will not know where will be the official line, so people just rushed all together with that fixed staff. Well, hundreds of people like running for 100 or 200 meters, and suddenly the staff disappeared. Well, maybe not disappear. Maybe he or she just put on the side and said, "Well, I'm fixed staff." And then all the people run back because they know, oh my God, and we are tricked, and we must run back to get into the line. Hundreds of people, and then running all together and back to the event hall. So whatever. My advice is don't run. Well, you can walk fast. But definitely don't run because you don't want to injure yourself for that. Okay. Note number 3: your place is for yourself only. Well, in fact, in the previous year, I saw someone being reported he had cut into the line. As far as I remember, that guy was not a Japanese, and he was reported by a Japanese. And two, very huge security really came here and dragged that person out from the line. Well, it's very, very shameful. And also, it is kind of a tradition or what Japanese people will do. They line up. Well, your place is for you. If your fans, they don't want to, wake up early. So you have only 2 choices. Well, the first one is maybe you wait for them until they wake up, get to the line late. Or if you, for example, you have already really have some goods you really want to buy, want to, line up early. So your choice, your second choice would definitely be you go there early, and your friends who come later must line up at the end of the line. And remember, do not cut the line, and your place is yourself only. Well, of course, for example, when you line up early and your friends come later, of course they can come to your place to talk with you or have fun with you, but not, for example, the line is ready to go into the hall and your friends follow you. Then that is not okay. But to avoid some misleading, and here comes to note number 4. The note number 4: let other people know you were there. My practice is when I, for example, line up at a particular location, remember to leave your belongings in the line, for example, your backpacks. And also, what I would do is I would like to take a selfie, or if you can, take video, especially when the line moves, so that, when there are, for example, like some people misunderstand that you were not there, then when the security come, at least you can have video to show them, well, I was following the line, I was there, so that you won't cause yourself into trouble. At least a video can show you're there. And also maybe there will be language barrier, but video can explain everything, right? Note number 5: do not leave your line at the beginning and almost the end. Well, what here I mean is, for example, normally the line will be moved and made good, and there will be 2 to 3 times during the lineup, and this will all done by the staff. During the move of the line, there will be a staff holding a loudspeaker and tell, well, the line will be moving, please, get back into your position and to ready for moving the line. There are some purpose for line moving. For example, after everyone is following the staff holding this sign, and then the staff will bring all the people to a designated location, for example, right in front of the exhibition hall for the entrance later. Well, the second one will probably be, around an hour ago, and the line will further compressed. For example, like 4 people in a row to, lessen the length of the line. And also, obviously, the last move will be into the exhibition hall. So now you have been waiting for 3 to 4 hours, entering the exhibition hall. You just cannot help but, be the first one to go into the particular booth or the official goods to get what you want. And here comes the final note. The note number 6, the special queuing line for official goods. Well, obviously, a must for me, for the day 1 of the event, I will definitely line up the official goods because at least you need a pen light for the concert, or even t-shirts or hapticals, right? But in fact, calm down first. When you enter the hall, there will generally already a staff holding a sign like the line for official goods. So what you need to do is to just follow the staff follow the line, go to the official goods, buy what you like. Remember, do not cut the line, or don't follow the staff and you just run to there. Well, the staff at the official goods booth may not allow you to enter if you are not in the line. So remember, do not cut the line or rush to there without following their staff for the official goods. Well, there are so many things to do, to watch, to enjoy inside the exhibition hall. But my advice for you is, unless you like, for example, do not have any interest in any products, well, if not, my first suggestion will be, just go to the official goods first to at least get a pen light. And in this part of this video, I will introduce all the booths to you one by one. And I will introduce what they have. And my advice, for example, some of the booths are really not that good. And some of booths are indeed very, very popular. And you may have to prioritize those booths in a top priorities. And let's get started. Well, the first one, the official goods, as I mentioned, well, this is the first thing I will do every year after entering the exhibition hall on the first day. Well, here you can see there are lots of goods, like a pen light, a t-shirt, or tote bag, or some keychain holder. At least you should get a pen light, or maybe you also you want to get a t-shirt. But this t-shirt, they have different design. And this one is the full graphic, and this one, these two, this is the Osaka Limited, and this one is the Tokyo Limited. But well, for me, maybe I'll get one or like in fact the full graphic one is really good for me, maybe. Because they are not cheap. This one is 6,000 yen, and this one is 3,800 yen each. Well, not cheap, right? But anyway, this is the official goods booth. You can check out here to mark down what you want to buy, so that when you go to the booth, you don't well, I took about one, maybe two, or maybe one. And then the people behind you will be very angry because you obviously don't know what you want, and maybe go back to your hotel, think thoughtfully, and come back there. Okay, and this is the official goods. And for Osaka, the first booth will be the Cocollabo, and let's see what they have. Okay, and this is a good list which you can find from their website. And the Cocollabo is one of the very popular booths in the exhibition hall because they really have many products or different design. Not really like the official illustration. They have their illustrators for the goods, like for example button badges or acrylic chain, tapestry or luggage tag, something like this. Well, also they have some goods like Racing Miku, the 2023, the very popular, the keychain of the car plate. They also have some products of the Racing Miku, the 15th anniversary. Well, I can finally bought it here, so I don't have to buy it online to save, the transportation costs. Well, very good. And also there are some old products like this one, the tapestry or the key case, and all this will be a pre-order product. For example, this jacket or the wallet for Meiko and Kaito. If you are Meiko and Kaito fans and you will replace or get a new wallet, and they are definitely your choice. And there are also some products from the Free Night Culture. Free Night Culture is a mini good selling event which will be held every year, like at Shibuya or somewhere, and they will show products from Hatsune Miku and their friends. Well, and also what's more, if you purchase like for example over 500 yen, and you will get a shopping bag. Well, this shopping bag is really big, quite enough for you to hold some of your goods. So this book is extremely popular, so maybe you have to line up early and put in the top priority. But you can see this wording. Maybe maybe you have to remember, if you are not Asia, you should remember this wording. This is called pre-sale. So they will definitely be after sale, for example, like online selling or like online pre-order. So if you see this kind of wording here, then the other option for you may be, well, I really don't want to buy at the event hall because I don't want to, take so many things for me. Then you can pre-order it online. But if like your place, you have difficulty for, pre-ordering online or the delivery issue, then you may want to buy here. Okay, and this is the first booth, Cocollabo. Okay, and the second one is, Star Flowers. Well, Star Flowers is a new booth. It's a new company, this year. And in fact, this Star Flowers is the official flower stand for this year's Magical Mirai. Well, and in fact, I have pre-ordered a flower stand at the Tokyo event hall. Well, apart from the flower stand, well, the pre-ordering of the flower stand has already ended. And if you want to make a flower stand, unlucky for you, because the Star Flower is the only authorized flower stand provider this year, so you cannot make your own, from somewhere and deliver to there. And here is the goods lineup, and you can see, well, there may be some tapestry, mini towel, mug cup, and also here, do you remember the wording? Pre-sale. So maybe you can buy here, or you can pre-order, online later. But my as for me, well, only one illustration for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kind of goods. Well, maybe I will buy maybe one or two from these goods. Well, I'm a clear file, collector. I'll definitely buy this one. For other ones, maybe, the picture is not really clear here. So maybe I will check the illustration, at the exhibition hall to see if they really made very good. If very good, then I may, also buy the tapestry. If not, I will just only buy the A4 clear file. Well, not one illustration for many times of school is not really a good practice. But this year, the 16th anniversary, the illustration is they also use one illustration for many items, like this one, the clear files, the car plate. Not really a good practice. But, well, okay, and this is the second booth, the Star Flower, and you may for me, I will not put this into a top priority because they can be ordered later and not very attractive. Okay, and the third one is the Crypton Future Media CFM Team Mobile Content, but you can see from their website. This is a non-good selling booth. CFM is our big boss and big boss of Hatsune Miku. But you can see from the description, you can for example, when you maybe you can do this in advance, follow their Twitter, or you even install their mobile content, from their website, and you can get a paper fan there. Free gifts are also here. If you check in using the Miku Navi application, and you can get a free sticker. Not a good selling booth, not the top priority, but must go because I really love this kind of special gift. And okay, for special gifts, this is not really suitable for me to say this, but free gifts, people like free gifts. And especially for stickers, You take into your luggage or your goods or whatever you like. Some people, I'll say not me. Some people would check in, show the check-in cap screen to the staff A, and they will get a sticker, and then maybe they will go somewhere and go back and approach to staff B. Well, I check in and get another sticker, and then go somewhere and go back to the staff C. Well, you are not advised to do so because you should also leave free gifts to the other. But you know what I mean, right? Okay. The fourth booth is called the Spiritale. Well, it is a booth from the title. The game station you probably went there. The red one, the title you might have already. To some crane game or shooting games, arcade games there. So what will they have? And in their booth, in fact, they are not good selling booth. And they will have some exhibition. Example for this one, for the figure, for the Hatsune Miku figure for the 15th anniversary birthday. Well, by the way, you can take some photos here for the figure, and also apart from this one, in fact, they will also exhibit this one. The huge door. Well, you can see the pre-sale has already ended, so whatever, and they will put this big door there, and you can take a picture with her, not her, but her, at the exhibition booth. And by the way, for all kind of figures, like the one I just showed you, and also the one I will talk about later, and people will generally, just Japanese people, they will line up, they'll line up to take photos. So remember, when you see there are some figures and people are really lying orderly to take photos, then what you need to do must go to the back of the line up and take photos. And do not like, for example, someone is taking a photo here and you just take photo from there. Not good, not polite, not really a Japanese thing to do. So remember to follow their tradition. Okay, the fifth booth, the Movic. Movic is also a very popular booth, and it is also one of my most favorite. Okay. As you can see, this is their order sheet. Movic also they will sell some. They usually sell some products of official illustration. For example, the clear files. A must buy for me for the clear files, and also the rubber key holder. Well, the quality of the rubber key holder is quite good, but these are random items. Well, the words is very small. You can see here. These Japanese, I don't know how to describe them, but here it means random. So they are all random items. For example, you pay here you pay 700 yen, and you will get a pack of something you cannot see through, like aluminum foil, and then you will get a random item. A random, for example, you can get Miku or Luca or Mako or Kaito, or in general, people would like to get Miku, but usually they will get Mako and Kaito. Well, it depends on your luck. Maybe you are a very lucky person. And also there is some like here the acrylic block, and some very not very cool looking door. Not really for me, but if you like, go ahead. And also like some landlord or carrier, and also some button badges or acrylic stand or key holder of other illustration. And Movic is also a booth. Many people will go and lab there. So maybe you have to put this booth as a top priority. Okay, the sixth one. the Hochi News Entertainment Market. Well, for this booth, they will show some. In fact, they are specialized for making newspaper. Yeah, you don't hear me wrong. Making newspaper, and yeah, there may be some goods, but not this one, obviously. Well, here they said they will, like selling the tabloid Miku, and then there is also some, some special goods there, but they are not announced yet. But I will show you what is the tabloid Miku. The tabloid Miku is a book celebrating the Hochi Shimbun, which means news or newspaper, the 115th anniversary, and also the Miku, Hatsune Miku 15th anniversary. And this book will look like this, and they will show like some illustration and some interviews of some illustrators. And I don't know if they will be selling the normal version or the limited version. The limited version, well, the limited version is really heavy, really heavy. The book is already very, the book is already very huge. Maybe you can see the size here. You can see the size here. It is, I think, slightly less than A3 size and 100 pages, full color. Very, very good paper quality. And for limited version, you will also get you also get a official painting from K with a very good look frame, and it is really big and really heavy. So my advice is, because you can still buy from here online, and I definitely think that you won't want to get something really heavy with you in the exhibition hall the whole day. Really heavy, trust me. So my advice is, you better get it online. But if you, for example, well, I've really not so many things to buy. Well, this is one huge stuff is okay for me. Well, then up to your choice. But well, this book is really good. And to celebrating this first special year, the 15th anniversary, and it is very strongly recommend. Okay, the 7th one, the Hatsune Miku MI card. So what is this one? Well, yeah, credit card. Well, for credit card booth, this is obviously two very good looking credit card. Well, if you're a foreigner, I have a good news for you and a bad news for you. Well, the good news is you can skip this booth, because a foreigner cannot apply for any credit cards in Japan, obviously, because you need to have a Japanese telephone number or even an address. The bad news is, wow, the design of the card is really beautiful, and if you're like me, you will probably keep asking yourself, why I'm not Japanese. Well, this guy is really, emotional damage. Really good looking, but if you are not a Japanese, well, not for you. Okay, the next one, the Auryn. Auryn, is not a brand new company, but have been joining the company booth since the last Stone Miku event. They have some best goods here, like the tote bag, backpacks. This backpacks is really cool. It's really cool. Because like here, there is a magic tape. They have something like this one. What pen you can, like the magic tape here, and you can stick them into your bag. And this bag is really cool too. And as far as I remember, they will have some new version this year. And also, the denim tote bag is really good looking. You see, so elegant. Wow, Hatsune Miku here. And also this is the inner one. There's a small bag and really good looking and really good quality. Well, I didn't get this in the Snow Miku event, but if this one will be sold in the Magical Mirai, I will definitely get this one. Although it's very expensive, but just very cool and very good looking. Okay, move on. The knife one. Well, this is a shop with products crossover between the traditional craft and called Makie, and also Hatsune Miku. And here you can see some really good looking goods. For example, the nail clipper, the mirror, the chopsticks, and the super elegant wall clock. The goods is really good, especially for the clock. You can see, oh, this is so beautiful. I'll show you. Okay. To be honest, how can you not buy it? It is extremely beautiful. The makie, the traditional, the crafting, the technique, we have here, and the overall design is very elegant and very high class, but just 10,000 yen. Well, it's really good. Definitely the buy one, but you can see a little bit big, so maybe you need to carry this big item with you for the whole day. So they have some of the very elegant goods here, and definitely worth buying it because the quality is good. But as far as I remember, there were not really like many people lining up for this one. I don't know why, but you should definitely check out their products here. It is very beautiful, very elegant, and worth buying. Okay, the 10th one, Eterno Recit. Well, for this booth, this is as far as I remember, this is one of the most popular booths. Apart from the official goods, this one will be definitely the first or second one for the number of people lining up for this. Because apart from those like button badges or clear file tests, those kind of general things, they have some really special goods, like for example paper fans or card case, or in this year they are leather key holder, and also pre-order item, for example like this one, herbarium, like a bottle with some liquid and with some fake flowers and illustration in a bottle. But yeah, so they have some really special goods. For me, I'm already quite done for this booth. Well, I'll definitely, like I said, I'll definitely get my Miku clear file here. But for some of the goods, I don't know why, but people really like this one, paper fan. But you can imagine for this paper fan, 3,000 yen. And also, they will have a holder in general. Yeah, they will have a holder to hold your paper fan. Well, do you think it's worth to buy a paper fan and a acrylic holder, especially made for holding your fan for 5,000 yen? But if you, for example, you really like this kind of fans, but the design is more or less the same every year. This kind of color, not for me nowadays. But if you still like this, you can think about it. Okay, the 11th booth is called the Niconic Douga and Vocakore. Well, as we can see from here, they will have some official goods selling, but the details is still not released yet. But they will have some free gift for you. For example, if you download, you can pre-download it right now, the Vocakore application or the Niconic Douga application, or you are even the Niconic Douga premium member, and you show to the staff, and you will get the illustration card. Obviously, for the songs. 12th one, Echo. Well, Echo is one of the boutique. It's one of the boutique in the exhibition hall. Well, but you can see they are selling some clothes, obviously, like Miku's or other characters, like this. And like they are for female, but Maybe I still will go to their booth to have a look to see if their size suits me. Well, not really. This kind of booths will be in top priority. So maybe after you finish everything, you can come back to here and check out the clothes to see if you like to buy one. Okay, the 13th one, the Washin Palette. Well, the Washin Palette, you know, this company is famous for making glass, especially is the Hatsune Miku one. And you can see the Hatsune Miku glass. Whoa, quite low things. Well, like this. And also, you know, Washin is one of my favorite and my... And there are some must-buy items for me. For example, this one, the cloth for cleaning your glasses. Well, they're usually made from the official illustration, and they are also a must-buy item for me. And also this year they have some really cute goods. This one. Yeah, this is the mascot cleaner. The mascot, you can hang them on your bag. Yeah, and you can use your Miku to clean your glass. A very innovative idea and quite interesting. And I think I will definitely buy one. Okay, there are also some other goods. For example, a collection stand. Well, this is the cleaning cloth collection file. You can insert your collection there, like a clear file collector or something like that. The 14th one, Crux. They have not fully released the information yet, but what they have told until this moment is that they will have 2 fluffies to be sold here, but their goods is quite good, and you can see the illustration here. In fact, I love the acrylic stand, thing like this, like this one. But I don't know if they will sell like this kind of things or just also button badges or something like this. Well, if they have this kind of large acrylic stand, I will buy them because they look just so good, very beautiful. Okay, because they have still not fully released their goods list until this moment, so maybe you have to check out this booth or their information later. But according to my experience in Osaka, in an event, in a top-up shop selling their goods, after the opening of the mall, after 5 minutes, they are already just like 10 people in their shop. So I think there would definitely be a long line for this booth, so you may have to put this booth in a top priority if you like the illustration or their goods. Okay, the 15th one, Piit, maybe, or the Piit if you like. Well, for me, I am sick of this company because if you search looking for their products, especially some previous products, obviously there are some copyright problems. Well, they will like turn some band logos or band t-shirts to make some slightly adjustment and become Miku, and I don't know if they get some agreement, but I don't know. But well, I think many people will like this one. I love Miku, and there are many t-shirts. I love New York, or I love Hong Kong, or I love Canada, I love Japan, or something like this one. But this kind of product, this kind of colors printed with Hatsune Miku everywhere, very haphazardly, and Piit logo, well, definitely not my choice. And also you can see some of their previous product, well, not really good. This is one of the booths already, will be skipped by me every time. Now, I will not go to this booth to buy anything. You can see, wow, some of the products, Will you buy this one? I don't know. Just cut because head paste here, some dodgy effect. and become a product, so maybe 5,000 yen. Wow, do you think it looks good? I will just skip this booth maybe this year. Okay, the 16th one is called the Natalie Store. I think it's not a new one, but you can see from the goods list they will show some like a boutique, and they will have t-shirts, tote bag, and also some side products, maybe button badges. And you can see there are two lines: the winner for the Hatsune Miku, and also the romantic twin star for the Lin and Nance. Well, there are many Lin and Nance fans out there. So although this booth is rather more look like a boutique, there will definitely be a line here. But if you are Lin and Nance fans, you may have to prioritize your choice to see if you have to line up for this booth. Okay, the 17th one, the project is Sekai. Well, obviously, if you see from the information from the last year, this is a exhibition booth of obviously for the Tofus and for people playing the project Sekai. And maybe you can get some free flyers or stickers or some free gifts, for example, following on their Twitter. And well, I'm not really a project Sekai fan. So maybe I will go there to have a look if I really have nothing to do. Of course, if you really like project Sekai, you can visit their booth. But I think the only thing they will have maybe like there's some illustration display that you can already see in the games. So well, let's see what they have when it comes to the exhibition. Okay, the 18th one, the Sega. Usually they are exhibition booth, and generally they will show you, for example, this kind of prize products, and also they will show you the signature products. Obviously, the Magical Mirai 2023, the big fluffies. You can take a picture there, and you can in fact pre-order this one online, but in their Sega booth they will have some free flyers talking about these doors, and there will be QR code there, and if you scan a QR code there will be a secret link to a buy-in link for this door. If you, for example, use that secret link to buy this door, then you will like get some free gifts. 19th one, gift is definitely one of my favorite company booths because I am a gift doors collector. I almost get, I think, 99% of their doors related to PR Pro characters, including Hatsune Miku, Lin and Nance, Luca, Kaito Meiko, and even some strange Shiteyan or some Hatsune Miku. Now you can see the goods list. They will have the Magical Mirai 2023 door, and also this kind of special looking Hatsune Miku and other characters. But well, they are not cheap. Obviously not cheap. But I tell you, if you like some kind of stores that not really soft, the texture is a bit hard and more detailed, you should get one here instead of the one I showed you in the Sega. Because the Sega door, the door cannot stand on themselves. If you put the Sega doors here, they will just collapse immediately. But for the doors in gift, you can see the details. You can see the details. You see, for example, here the details, the inner different texture. The ribbon here. The eyes. The eyes is embroidery. This is embroidery eyes. You can see the door is very detailed, and also they can stand on themselves. I would strongly recommend you to get one, because if you want to get them later, they are very, very expensive and very, very scarce, and maybe you cannot find one in the second-hand market. So, my favorite plush door from gifts. Okay, the 20th booth, the Volks. Wow, the Volks is also one of the most popular booths in the exhibition hall. And the door owners here. Your Volks Baba is here. Well, this year you can see the goods list. They will have the hapticals for doors, obviously, like the previous years. And they have some, acrylic straps for a door case as well. And also, they will be selling the Kaito door here. So if you want to get a door here, you must wake up early, line up early. When you get to the exhibition hall, the first booth you go to, not run to, you go to must be the Volks booth to get your Kaito door, because we will sold out very quickly. And also there were some items, for example, previous dresses or door glasses or also the works. And also the signature items this year, apart from the Kaito door, will be the transparent carrying bag. I think there will be definitely many persons lining up for this one. So if you are not a door owner, then I think you can skip. If you are a door fans, and if you like to get happy or you want to get the Kaito, remember the lineup early. Okay, the 21st, the Cospa. The Cospa is also one of my most favorite company booths, and because there are some must-buy products for me. For example, especially this one is like a key holder, obviously, and the design is this each here. It's like grabbing your Miku. Yeah, it's their design like this. Also, they have some really beautiful clothing like this one, the jacket, but all this illustration is made using the embroidery, so the price is a bit high. But if you really like the illustration and the design, you must buy one here, because they are only available in the event exhibition. And occasionally, if they have stocks left, they may show them in their store, but may not have the size you want. So if you like this kind of embroidery clothing, you should get one here. Okay, the 22th booth, the design Coco. And this one is also a exhibition booth, and just like the one Spiritale I've told you. Well, in fact, this is a figure company, a figurine company, and they are definitely making this one here. And you can in fact pre-order there, and you can get a free present, the background for this figure. Okay, the 23rd booth, the Chara-pub. The Chara-pub, is very specialized in making mirrors. Well, not really suitable for using dream makeups, but it is very nice for decoration. And in this year, there are some very strange product. Well, pendant mirror. You can just wear it like a pendant mirror. And also this is the paid workshop, and you can make a what is called it's called the bolo type popular. Well, for me, I'll take part in the workshop, because this is one of the things you should enjoy in this in all Magical Mirais, but not really good looking. And also for this wearing mirrors, I don't want to wear something that reflects light and like Ultraman, the alarm here, well, but there's something they're very genius, and this is how this company to get money from your wallet. And you can say, well, this is a regular mirror, 2,000 yen. Well, okay, good looking, good. Well, official illustration. Well, good looking. Well, but here, if you purchase their products over 9,000 yen, and you can get this non-woven bag printed with Miku. Oh my god, it's definitely one of the most evil moves. I really like the traditional Miku, especially like a shadow printed on things. It is the. I just loved it. Anyway, I will. Yeah, this one is so good. Okay, the 24th booth. Wow, the 24th booth is I think the top 3, having the most number of people lining up. And you can see from the order sheet, they have some Landaloidals or some figures. Like the Landaloid, the Magical Mirai 10th version. This is a new product, and they can be sold here. And there are some previous Landaloid. Well, of course they are limited, so there will definitely be so many people lining up for these booths. And also there are some products from Washin Miku, because Guzman Racing is their company. We also get some Washin Miku goods here, and also the and also other some chibi products. Well, there will definitely be so many people, and so that you may have to prioritize this booth into a higher position. And definitely for me, because I want to get this Landaloid, so maybe right after my official products, I'll definitely go to the Good Smile company to get this one if I can. Okay, the 25th one, HMV, and HMV is also a good selling company, and they will sell something like the CD, the DVDs, and Blu-rays of Hatsune Miku or Magical Mirai. If you, for example, meet some of these products, with some of these Blu-rays or CD, a good chance to you to get here and using the original price. Well, 26 one, there is no link here because Tokyo MX Mall is in fact a television broadcasting station, and they are responsible for making the DVDs and Blu-rays for the Magical Mirai concert. Obviously, an exhibition booth and maybe no anything special. Okay, the 27th, the Miku Skytown. In fact, Skytown is a Miku only shop, especially for the Snow Miku, and this is located at the new Chitose Airport in Hokkaido. For example, if you are planning to Sapporo for your holiday, you will definitely arrive at this airport, and you really don't have to line up for the goods if you are planning to here. But if you, for example, you have no plan to go, to any Snow Miku event, or will not go to Sapporo, then maybe you should line up for the booths for their goods. They have some kind of special goods for it. But in general, there will be so many people lining up for the goods here. Because, not many people will have chance or will be going to Hokkaido or New Chitose Airport. So, if you want to get their goods, then you may to line up to this booth earlier. Okay, for the 28th one, the Hatsune Miku Happy 16th Birthday DA Creators. Well, this one is obviously made for this significant year, the 16th birthday of Hatsune Miku. Well, according to the information page, there will be, in fact, the goods list for Magical Mirai is not really released yet, but you can see the goods list, like this tote bag or some clear folders or button badge or the full body tapestry or the plug mirror will be sold here. So, for myself, I've already get all I want from previous events. Apart from the good selling, there will be also, I think exhibition for like the contest winner of the illustration contest. And also, you are strongly advised to line up here early because there are so many people lining up, obviously, from my previous experience in other events. Okay, the next one will be the Akaihane. The Akaihane Kyoto Booking. It is a charity organization. Well, especially for helping people, in like natural disaster and providing support to the community in Japan. Well, in fact, in their booth, they will set up a donation box, and you can, donate your money here, and up to a certain amount, you will get the memorial goods. For example, like key folders or pin sets. Well, we all love Japan, but unfortunately, there are many problems in Japan, earthquakes or tsunami. So promise me, remember to make your donations there as much as you can. Okay, the next one is Yamaha. Well, the goods for the Yamaha, in fact, is not released yet, because as you can see, their page is not even ready. According to here, they will show some of the special goods for the Hatsune Miku 16th anniversary, using some new illustration and maybe some experiencing corner. And also, if you follow the SNS on Twitter, they will give you some free gifts. Okay, the next one, ESP. Well, for their booths, they will have some really special items. Okay, this is not never a problem. but they are not fully, show their goods. And don't know why. Not so many people are guitarists and bassists, but there were also many people lining up for ESP for their goods, because you can see, apart from these are obviously button badges, and these are picks, these are guitar picks. But of course, these picks, apart from picking your guitars or bass, in fact they can use for decoration, for example necklace or something. And here is obviously some acrylic guitar key holders, and these are also t-shirts. Well, quite a number of people will be lining up for the ESP goods, even they are not involving in any musical productions or guitars or basses. So, if you like their goods, you should put them in one of the top priority. Okay, for the next one is called the InstaChord, and here they will say that they will show their musical instruments, and you can check out from their website, and look like you can set up some chords here, and you can press a button and you play it, and you can play the chord. Well, maybe good for composing music. Well, if you're interested, you can take a look there and maybe check out what they can do for this one. Okay, the next one is the CFM Sonicwire team, and Sonicwire is in fact a platform or store for the musical software, for example the Hatsune Miku softwares, and also other plugins. And also, according from here, if you purchase or order their products here, you will get some free gifts. Also, the next two will be CT. They will locate at the capsule toy area. And this is from Bandai, and this is from Hobbystock, and you can check out they are the gacha machine, the Chara-pub machine, and also this is for button badges. These are button badges, rubber straps, and the minifigures. And there will be a tremendous amount of people. In this year, especially for the Hobbystock, there are some restriction. And the maximum gacha you can do is 10. After 10 times, you should go back to the line again. I don't know what their arrangement is, and let's see if they can really, control people like 10 times maximum for each round. Let's see. Well, the last one here for Osaka is the blood donation. Well, I don't know if it is allowed for foreigners. In fact, you can book the donation online, especially for a Tokyo one, but you need to input some information like address or telephone number. But I'm not a Japanese, so I do not have their telephone numbers and address. Well, it is allowed that I really like to donate my blood, because the illustration is really cute, and I want their free gifts for donation. Well, don't blame me. Okay, starting from here, all these booths are only exhibited during the Tokyo event. Starting from here. Okay, let me see. Okay, the Miku Symphony. Some of the most elegant Hatsune Miku goods and Kagami Linen and they were sold here, like for example ribbon bows or pin badges or some doors or ties, tumbler in this booth. Obviously, these are available online. If you are going to some of the Miku Symphony concert in the Symphony concert hall, there will also be good selling, so you don't have to line up here. But if you will not go to any symphony concert and you are interested in symphony good stuff, you should check out their goods there to see if anything you want to buy. The next one is the Imagineer. Well, for this booth, don't know what kind of company it is. If I search on Twitter, there are some like game maker or something like that. Nintendo Switch Soft Minalo Galing Fish Boxing. Just wait for their update information. Okay, and the next one will be the Otoiro. Otoiro is a team of the creators headed by Decolina. They will be original goods selling their books, I think CD or some other books. But in fact, they have not released fully their information yet. But if you are fans of Decolina, you should definitely be the booth you don't want to miss, right? And I think they're probably quite a long line, because there are so many Decolina fans out there. And also, they will purchase of 3,000 yen or more, and you get a free stickers. And the next one will be the Senpon Sakura. Okay, for the Senpon Sakura, well, in fact, they have some new products already released online, but most of them are already sold out. Like this full body size tapestry, very attractive. And also some button badges or like this. And also, according to here, There are new form of sample Sakura character, like become a cat girl called Liangbong Sakura. Well, honestly, Japanese people really like to, animalizing people or something. Well, not really attractive for me. Well, I think the original design is already quite good. The Max Limited, you can see they make some small doors or like this kind of things. And from my personal experience, unless they are set, limited items, not really attractive, right? But I feel like they are small doors or maybe they will like selling some this kind of figures. But in fact, these are already sold in the market, around 2,000 to 3,000 yens. And the next one will be the Reloop. The Reloop is a booth that shows DJ controllers, and you can experience some playing of DJs. But if you're interested in, you can go to have a look. Okay, next one will be the Beach Cloud, and also like Sonicwire, they are also selling some products for music making. If you're a music creator, you may also want to have a look here. Okay, and that's all for the company booths here. But obviously, for the Tokyo, there are maybe 2 to 3 booths not announced yet, and so you may want to update yourself about the information of these missing booths. And of course, for all these booths, I will make a list, and I will attach the link in the description with my recommendation. For example, their booth numbers and the types of their booths, and my personal experience, for example, their popularity and worthiness. So you can check out there. So, apart from, just buying, in fact, there are also many things to do in the exhibition hall. And you can see the map here, and there are, like, take Osaka as an example, there are creator markets. There will be some creators coming. For example, it's to promote or sell their products. And also, very special for this year, and let me see, here, you can see who will be here. ISA. But of course, you need to check out their Twitter to see, for example, when ISA will be there. Well, there will definitely be a super long line lining up for ISA, maybe some greetings or meetings or, fan signing, if any, or buying products from him. So if you will, if you're interested, they have new products or new cities, you should definitely go to have a look. Apart from the greater markets, you can see from the map the official goods selling. These are the company booths. There are also the main exhibition. For the main exhibition, they will, this time of the year the theme is Hero, so there will be some the full body figure featuring the main illustration for Miku's, or maybe definitely also Linland, Luca, Kaito Miko showing there. And also there will be also the Hatsune Miku happy 60th birthday, the anniversary exhibition. They will have some illustration. You can also take AR photos there. And also similar to previous years, there will be some booths or wall for you to like painting, to like draw your Mikus there or write your message there. Also, there will be a live painting. So you can see how a creator or illustrator make their illustration. And also there will be some CFM exhibition to show some products or contents from CSM. There will also definitely be workshop. There are free workshop like painting or making a paper megaphone. And also the paid workshop to make a bolo tie popular. Okay, let's go back to the map. And here, they also have some music area for some booths like Yamaha and ESP, and workshop area and capsule toy area. And also there will be the stage. There will be like generally some talk show or some seminar or some lesson or some interviews in the stage in different period of time. But they are already scheduled release. Some vocal producer to teach you, how to write a better song using the Hatsune Miku NT software. And there will be some photo section from Piku Diary and Last Karu. And also there will be some special demonstration for the ESP Hatsune Miku guitar. And also the text alive, the seminar and also the contact, the winner announcement. after the main concert live, there will be digital star organized at this stage. And there are some, really famous vocal producers like KZ in Osaka, and also Hatsune in Tokyo. So for the digital star event, tickets are required. Because the tickets are only sold in Japanese ticket selling website, so maybe you need to find some buying agents if you are not Japanese. Okay, apart from all this, in fact, there are also something I want to talk about. Is in the important notice. As you can see here, there are different sections 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. And if you click to English, there are only 3. I don't know if they will translate all the important notice or rules in other languages, but I will give you a brief idea here, and I'll talk about one-to-one because I think it's very important so you won't get yourself in trouble. So for the general rules, here they are in fact talking about the corona virus, and in fact no need for you to wear a mask, under the latest the regulation of Japan. And also there are some very general things. For example, the organizer have the right to postpone or to end the show if don't run. And for example, if you feel unwell, you should consult a doctor somewhere. And also you should only smoke and designated smoking area. Well, and do not sit inside exhibition hall because you may block some people. There are so many people. So, well, you definitely will see people, just organizing their stuff. But my advice is don't really sit there, for example, to take a rest or something like that. Don't do that. Don't bring a green onion. Well, this rule has been here, I think, since the first Magical Mirai. Well, I think in some oldest exhibition or concert, there may be some people really bring like raw green onion. Just don't bring that. Also, as I said, for the Osaka, do not line up before the 7 o'clock a.m. and for Tokyo earlier, do not line up before the 6 o'clock. For cosplay, as you can see, the requirement is very strict in Osaka that you don't wear your full cosplay clothes and go to the event hall. It is prohibited. And also, you can cosplay inside the exhibition hall, and there will be there will be a changing room, but it is only allowed inside the exhibition hall. For Tokyo, you can cosplay, wear your full costume, go to the event hall and line up. It is okay. And the other is also the same. You don't cause problem to other people, and you don't wear some inappropriate costume. And here, as I've mentioned, the Starflower is the official stand flowers provider this year. So, and the pre-order period has already ended. So, you don't make your stand flower and deliver to there. They will not accept it. Okay, this is some general rules for the exhibition. For example, you should get a ticket, and there is a specific day for the ticket. For example, the Friday ticket cannot be used on Saturday. You need to pay attention, and if you bring your tickets, remember to really check the date on it. In fact, there are tickets selling and at the event hall at 2 p.m. The ticket sold is also very limited. So if you really do not have any tickets, then you should line up maybe at noon to get the day ticket in order to enter the exhibition hall. Okay, and this is the entrance exit, and this is the time for the selling of the official goods. Yeah, here. And also this is the limitation. For example, the random items, the maximum number you can purchase for random items should be 10. For special items, for example, the mini flags or the caps or shopping bags, it is free for person. Also here, you can use credit card or electronic money, or also cash, of course. And here, and for the live event, of course you will need the ticket, and there will be no tickets selling for the live concert. So you should get your live concert ticket before. You should check out the seat number, for example, the row, the seat number, so you don't sit on the wrong seat. In fact, there are also a special arrangement for the wheelchair. If you, for example, you will come with a wheelchair, then you may have to, contact these places, contact this number for maybe some special arrangement. And also pen lights. This is very, very, very important, and I will talk about this in another video about the how to cheer in concert. Because the only pen lights you are allowed to use are only the official produced pen light. Because some people will bring something like UO in the past. It is very strong pen light. In fact, how Hatsune Miku and the Piit character are projected is using some kind of projection technology and screen, and those very strong pen light will definitely affect the image. So you should only use the pen light produced officially. For the photo takings, it's not allowed inside the concert hall, including before and after, and also not allowed to take photos or recording in the stage events. For the exhibition, well, you can take photos or recordings, but you have to follow the instruction from the staff, and real-time streaming is prohibited. Well, it is all about the exhibition event of the Magical Mirai, the rock through. Well, and also this is the first time I doing my video like this. Well, maybe there's some language problem or not really smooth. And well, all in all, if you have any question about this exhibition, you can leave your question in the comment section below, and I will try my best to reply all of them before the exhibition event started. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video.